What is up, my guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Lies of P. In the last episode, we defeated the boss and gained access to a brand new weapon. Honestly, between the choice of that weapon and the amulet that boss gives, the amulet sucks. It's too situational, it's too luck-based, it's not good. The other ones were just that good compared to the weapons. We'll be using this weapon for a little bit. I'm not going to upgrade it by any means, but still better than nothing. So before we talk to Minichi and Sophia, I'd like to upgrade our Legion arm possibly. Excuse me. So I don't think we have a Legion plug, so I can't upgrade anything. No, or buy anything, but I can modify them. So our choices could be continuing with this. Oh, we need to. Never mind. Never mind. So we could get new material gunpowder, which increases explosive range. This could be good for dealing with groups of enemies, which is very nice. Or we could go back to using puppet string with trace. Press and hold the Legion arm button to track an enemy. This could also be really good. I'm not really too worried about missing out on Legion calibers. They're limited in the main game, but I will mention this just right now. There's a DLC for this game. There's a lot of them in the DLC. As much as I want to go with Puppet String, I don't think Puppet String is that good until you fully max it out, and that requires to have access to, like, I think, like, 6 Legion calibers, and I just don't have that ability yet. We will eventually. I think I'm going to hold off on this, and I think I'm going to upgrade our other new Legion arms, because this is just really solid early game, and I think the use of our Flameberg has met its end, kind of, in my opinion. So I'm going to be switching to this basically full time until I upgrade Puppet String. Of course, I'm going to be doing that kind of off screen. I'll talk about it later once we get to that ability, but right now I'm happy with what we have. Let's speak.
I've been investigating the puppet frenzy, and it looks like I need your help. First, let me show you a little something I've been working on. I call it the Ergo Wavelength Decoder. The name lacks a certain flair, but I assure you it works. If my suspicions are correct, something in the puppet's very ergo is causing their aggression. My decoder can find malicious signals within the waves, but I cannot possibly get close enough to gather the ergo wave records myself. You, on the other hand, would you? Could you? I refuse to believe the King of Puppets is truly behind this puppet rampage. It's too simple, but also a bit too much even for him. No. I suspect the ergo itself is corrupted, or at least compromised. I do so desperately want to find the cause, as I'm sure you do too, my friend. It breaks my heart to see puppets turned into murderous tools of bloodshed.
Nice, so we got a new item. The Ergo Wavelength Decoder, god damn it, left by Vinici. This device finds errors in the Grand Covenant imprinted on the puppets. Okay. It's just like a good item. Yeah.
I always welcome friends.
I don't know. I don't know if we need to change our, what's it's called. I don't know what kind of enemies we're going to be fighting. I kind of forget this next area.
At the House of Ani.
So cranks I don't need. That being said, I do want to check this.
I know my way around a weapon.
Alter handle. So, I think I'm going to be using this for the first time. We have, you know what? Actually, I'm not. I will not be doing this. As good as an A-rank sounds, I'm going to be saving my technician crank, or technique crank, for a different item. I think that's going to be more beneficial for us.
Welcome to Hotel.
From you, I could buy some upgrade materials, which aren't bad. You can now buy infinite hidden moonstones, so any regular weapon you can upgrade to, I believe, +3. That could be kind of helpful. I'm not going to do it, but it's nice to have that access to that. I'm sorry, I keep yawning. My bad. Coffee wore off.
The cathedral. It seems nowhere is safe now. Maybe those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow. But the petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster. I'm worried about the Malam district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too.
So, I forgot to do this. I meant to play Divine Service. We have to listen to this for completion reasons. I'm sorry, I meant to play this in the background while doing all this prep. So, we're going to be wasting about 3 minutes and 8 seconds while we listen to this in the background. I will be quiet so we can listen to it. In fact, I'm just going to play it right now and have it play in the background while I do something on my phone or something like that. I'll be back in about 4 minutes, guys. I didn't like that one. I'm sorry. That one was kind of okay. Feel just is way better in every way. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. Nice beat, just not my favorite. Anyway, we're wrapped up in this hotel. We don't have any other need to upgrade anything. We're good to go. We're going back to the altar. However, there's one more thing we can do. If you have collected the mark and collected the jester from Cecil, which we did earlier, you could go back to the chapel altar and use the jester she dropped. Oh, I know where we're going next. It just popped into my mind. I'm like, oh yeah, that area. So, pro tip. Go into your not inventory, sorry. Usable items, yes. An extra bag. This is where I would equip gestures. The one I would recommend usually always having is Stalker's Promise. This one is a very crucial one for down the road. You want this equipped in your quick slot. I'm not going to be using Last Resort. It's kind of a useless item to me. I'm going to be equipping Prey to it. That's the one we get from giving her the mark before we defeated Archbishop. Go up to the altar right next to where he's standing, and we're going to use Prey. I think hold on. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I'm at the wrong altar. We're gonna go back to where we actually met him the first time. So we're not doing it here. We're gonna be going to, I want to say, Path of Misery. So yeah, this is a backtracking episode. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I need to get up and stretch my legs in a minute too, so it's kind of, it happens, you know. We get to test out the new weapon though. Oh, that's good. It's a bit slow, but like that crit damage. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. God, that range though, I feel like it could be better. Just, it's a longer handle. I don't know why we can't utilize it like, you know, the spear, but I guess there's a thing at the end, that's why. I kind of panicked, but eh. The glaive is better. I'm just telling you right now, the glaive is superior to this. Did I say superior? Like the Pokemon? I meant superior. Superior. You know what I meant. Moving, but I think we made it to the area we want. Except these guys are really just like interrupting us. I know I have Endure, which could be really good, so I gotta start utilizing that a bit more, but eh. Yeah, we want to go this way down the stairs, I believe. And then in front of the altar where we met, what's his face? I totally forgot his name. That's where we want to do the pray emoji. You call it an emoji? Jesus Christ. This is where we want to pray. I used the wrong gesture. Oh. Thank you for your kindness. I'm a sinner who murdered innocent people in the past. I couldn't surpass the monster in me. Only the Archbishop saved me. Of course, he was a human who makes mistakes. Even saints succumb to wealth and power. But at last I can live as myself, and that's a huge blessing. So yes, I believe that he was a saint. Now you opened the second path. Thank you for letting me live as a human, not a monster. Farewell, Cecil. Then you pray. Fuck, man. Okay, hold on. Does it mean this cathedral, this statue? Am I just an idiot? I think I am. Okay. Yep, this is it. I'm sorry. So I believe we're now at the next stage of our growth in humanity. So rather than our springs are tingling, it says that we're now whispering, which is a good sign. 18 minutes. Yeah, that's a good sizable chunk of video. Okay. A little bit short, but shorter episodes are pretty nice, so I don't mind. Let's head back to the chapel. Oh my god, man, I'm bummed out. That took so long. It happens. So the next episode will finally start progression. At long goddamn last, we'll start progressing for once. So I went all that way for nothing. It would have taken me 5 minutes to get there. Less than that, it would have taken me a minute to get there. I'm just a dork. Okay. Let's see if we can level up. No, we cannot. Okay, so teleport to Stargazer. We're gonna head to the altar, and I'll meet you guys there in the next episode. Bye-bye.